Hey to the 5 guys and the subscribers. I hope you've had a great week. So this week is talk about your sexuality and what it means to you week. And in talking about my sexuality, I kind of wanted to make a slight reply to some of the things that Martin said in his video on Monday. Now, a lot of people say that your sexuality shouldn't define who you are, but for me, it is an important aspect of myself. Like, it's not a big deal, and it's not the most important aspect of myself, but it is a very important aspect of myself. And for a lot of people, it is a big deal because they make it a big deal. For me, currently, it's not a big deal, but in the past, I did make it out to be a big deal, and that was because my family didn't know, my parents, my friends didn't know, people at work didn't know. When I was with my first and even my second boyfriend, it became a big deal when people would ask me if I'm seeing anyone, and I would have to lie, and that made it a big deal. Or I would go to a movie with my boyfriend and I would be afraid of running into someone I knew because I didn't know what I would say to explain who this person was. And that made it a big deal. And my boyfriend putting pressure on me to come out to my family and friends made it a big deal. I guess, Martin, I know how you're feeling, that it can seem like a big deal when you're hiding something from the people you love, your family and friends. And having to keep a secret from them makes it a big deal. But I can tell you from personal experience that it becomes so much less of a big deal, while still being an important part of my life. It becomes so much less of a big deal when you can share this secret with who you love, with your family and friends. And it's not a big deal because I can talk freely about it. I can tell people about Greg. I can visit my family with Greg. I can go out with Greg and not worry about whether I'm going to run into someone and be worried about what I have to say. I can just say it. But it's still an important part of my life because who I'm attracted to and who I love defines my sexuality. What is also an important part of my life is the fact that I can share how I feel about this person, and I can share the fact that I'm with this person with the people that I love, my family and my friends. I really would have loved for my family and my friends to have met, especially my first boyfriend. But at the time, I just wasn't ready. So I know how you feel in that respect, Martin. But it's so much more meaningful and it's so much more special now that I am comfortable with it and now that I can talk to my family and friends more freely about it, that I can share how I feel for Greg with them. It makes my relationship with my family and friends more meaningful, and it makes my relationship with Greg more meaningful. So I guess that's what my sexuality means to me. I'll see you next week. Bye!